Sun is shining, body whiny. Know what time is? Time to love you like I don't wanna lose you. I wanna move you like a Bugatti do. I could love you like that. I'm in for life. I'm down to ride the lows and the highs. I could love you like that. Strawberry wine. Let's take our time. You can decide. You know that I will wait for you, however long you want me to. Oh, isn't that what lovers do? I will wait for you. I'll wait for you.
Wow, hell of an intro right there, bro.
That's how you do it.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Danny Ferrari.
My name is Parker Immense.
And we are Excellent Sound, and we are back with another banger of a slapper of a video.
Another one.
So if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, comment down to win some packs. We got some shit to talk about.
Show us some love.
Show us some love. So yeah, let me spit my gum out, because I sound like an idiot.
How fucking rude, dude.
So fucking
rude.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so fucking sorry. Anyway, yeah, so big news. Technically House dropped over on the 1st.
Yeah.
I was saying over the weekend, but last week, yeah. So it's out, guys, and there's still a chance for you to be able to enter in for the contest, right?
Huge contest.
First 500 people are getting entered in to win the LSR 305s. You know, for first place, and second place is these bad boys, these headphones right here.
Yep.
And then third place is a $100 gift card to our store. Not only that, we have officially started accepting the actual tracks for Insomniacs and Excellence. Find the next tech house slapper guy or girl. And yeah, so if you guys don't know about that, make sure we got all the links down in the description below. But basically, we're going to be handing off four
hand-picked tracks from you guys.
From you guys, and it's going directly into the hands and into the ears. The hands, the ears.
Oh, yes. And the speakers.
Of the head and A&R for Insomniac, and he's looking for signing some tech house tracks.
Yes. So huge tech house bangers.
So make sure you guys are making some slappers. The rules are posted.
We got the rules on the landing page. We got the link in the description. All the contest details are right there. How to submit, no remixes, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we don't want to go through all the rules here because we want to focus on the video. But
exactly.
Click the link. Make sure you guys follow the rules. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Sick. So really excited about this song. It's kind of tech house. Technically house?
It's technically house.
It's definitely house. But
there's a lot of singing on it, though.
But yeah, some of these sounds are actually in technically house, so it gives you a nice little preview of that. We're gonna have some videos coming up very soon, showing off the pack itself, showing off some of the presets, the sounds, and so forth. Look for some videos coming very soon.
Really fun videos.
October is gonna be a crazy month. Obviously, Halloween's coming up. We have some big stuff. We always say we have big stuff, but this thing is like something we've never done before.
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool, something that you guys, I think, have wanted and have asked for.
Yeah,
so
not only something new for us, but kind of new for the whole EDM community.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's something brand new that we've never talked about before, that we're super excited for, and I think that you guys are going to be extremely stoked on.
Right. And shout out our boy, Deadeye Baba.
Deadeye Baba.
For the vocals on this. If you guys want to get this project file and all the sounds, we'll talk about that later. But for now, we're going to be giving away this sound right here. Sounds like this.
This is such a great sound, dude. Great sound.
And if you guys are wondering, like a lot of people wanted us to go back and do the expensive sound from the Jack U remake for Need You. This is pretty much exactly the same sound. A couple little tweaks here and there, but it's made mostly the same way. So that'd be really cool. But yeah, before we do that, I'm just going to show you some of the elements in here. We got some dope drums. Like as far as the drop, like the groove is the most important thing. If you guys notice here, because a lot of you guys want some more tutorials on the actual drops itself.
Yeah.
So if you notice in the first part, it's just kick and clap, right? And I think there's a sub.
That's very dry too.
Yes. Second half, hats come in, shuffles come in. all the good stuff, all the vibe comes in. So if you notice that, there's always a pattern here, guys. There's always like a pattern right here. You can see there's always like a little fill. I could love you like that. Same thing here, right? So if you guys start, taking songs apart and starting to actually structure them out like this, you'll actually be able to help your writing style a little bit more and notice to what elements are coming in. I just smoked a bunch of nodge.
Yeah, you did.
And I didn't even realize it.
I was gonna say, dude,
cue the fucking music.
Cue that fucking bowl up, dude.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Shipwreck songs are actually very crazy with their structures.
Yeah.
Like, definitely not classic structure. They go into build, drop, build, double build, drop, drop, drop. You know, like their structures are crazy.
Definitely good to reference the track itself and create these little session whatever marker fuck they are.
Locators.
So yeah, I'll show you some more of the sounds later, but let's get right into the preset. I don't want to make this too long. So I'm going to turn this on right now. I just got a basic sine wave. And I'll show you the MIDI too, because I feel like you might be able to see some stuff there. This bass is really fun to make. So the first thing we have is just a basic sine wave. You're going to want to make sure you get your envelopes set up like this first. So the first thing is you want to set your attack to 0.5 milliseconds, hold all the way down, decay at 797, sustain at minus 28.8, and then the release at 407. The release is really important in these type of sounds. It's the bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like this shape right here is really good for like the bounce basses is what I would say. Envelope 2, you're going to make something very similar. You're just going to go 0.5, hold all the way down, 597 on the decay, and sustain is at 29.57 and release at 399. We're not doing anything with it yet. And then lastly, we're just going to have another envelope. For the third envelope, everything's going to be all the way down, and we'll show you what you're going to do with that in a second. So yeah, basically, I would definitely recommend, matching these type of shapes when you're trying to make similar sounds. It's very, very helpful to do that. But now that we got that started, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the sound. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with oscillator A. We're going to take, we're staying with the sine wave. We're going to turn the level all the way up, and we're going to go ahead and take envelope 3. Okay, this is what we're going to do with this one. We're going to throw it on top of the coarse pitch. Okay, and then we're going to make sure it just goes one way, kind of like me, not like Parker. Pull it all the way up to 100. And you can barely hear it, but it's creating a little bit of a click. That's essentially what it's doing because it's hitting that pitch really fast. It helps with the pluckiness. Beautiful. Okay, next, let's go ahead and set up oscillator B. Oscillator B is going to be basic shapes, and we're using a saw wave. We're going to set that to +1. Okay, and you notice the level is pretty much all the way down. But what we're going to do is we're going to take envelope 1 and also put it up all the way. Okay, it's not doing anything yet because our level's all the way down. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a FM from here from the sub oscillator. Now you're like, hey, the sub's not on. Well, guess what? Now it is. Bam, sub's on.
Boom.
Make sure you do a square wave and set it to 3. This is where it gets really fun. Okay, we still can't hear anything yet because we haven't FM'd in this. So we're using 2 wavetables to go into a sine wave. You could make a wavetable out of a square and a what the fuck this is?
Saw.
Saw. Yeah, you can make too much notch. A square into a saw wavetable, but this way is just kind of easier, I find. So let's go ahead and set this up now for FM from B and make sure it's set to 35%. That sounds like cool, like Mario shit. You know?
Yeah, some 8-bit.
There better be a Mario across the screen right now.
Chilling.
Copyright monetization. Don't play the song, just listen to me.
You can't sing more than 3 seconds of it.
I'm gonna hit the little question mark thing. Ready? Coins.
Coins fucking everywhere.
Okay, anyway. All right, great. That's sounding pretty good. Next, let's go ahead and initialize another really important factor is this little glass lid. This is just a little...
Fucking get that glass all.
Cue the music, bro.
All in the dome, dude. All that shit, bro. All.
Did you clear it for me, dude?
Oh yeah, dude.
Thank you, bro. Oh, you're gonna take the rest?
Cleared it.
I thought I cleared it, dude.
You didn't clear it.
Oh, I can't smoke.
There's a little bit of nudge left.
A little bit of nudge left. Yeah, so this glass lid is a fucking money trick for some great sounds. Watch this. Phase all the way down, random all the way down, pitch at 1, okay? And set the one shot and key tracking on. Watch this. It sounds a little out of tune, but I promise you it's going to make sense. But
yeah.
But that all together with these, it really, really makes the sound a lot more plucky. So definitely use these. Take advantage of these attack noises is essentially the nods right there. I got a little high, couldn't really explain it well, but that's basically what it is.
You're doing great.
Thanks, bro.
You're doing great, dude.
All right, next we got to get some more pluckiness out. So let's go ahead and add a filter. We're going to use an MG Low 24, and we're going to pull the cutoff down to 149, resonance all the way down, drive all the way down, fat all the way up, mix all the way up. Make sure all that shit is clicked on. We like all the lights, bro.
Baby.
Envelope number 2, we're going to go ahead and put that on the cutoff, and we're going to pull that back to around 40. There we go. Now you can really hear what I was talking about with the glass lid, right? It's really even more plucky, which it adds a lot. If I turned it off too, it's like the attack, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And then there's also an envelope on this too, because if you go ahead and click on envelope 3, I think. Oh no, what I did is I put a macro. So you could put a macro on here if you wanted to adjust the attack. If you didn't really like it, you can like maybe pull it back like this. We did some macros in the preset, you guys will see, but yeah, it's kind of a fun thing. Okay, now that that's sounding pretty good, let's hear it. Okay, almost there, right? We need to add some effects. Make sure it's set to mono. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump into the effects. Let's go ahead and start with an EQ. This is another little quick little trick to get more pluck. Just do a little low cut at like 362 and do a little high shelf, but we're pulling down the gain to minus 24. And what we're going to do is we're going to put envelope 2 on that gain knob and have it go to 30 toots. You can actually make it go a lot more if you wanted more pluckiness, but listen to the difference. I guess you can't hear it. There it is. You guys can hear. It adds a really, really nice attack to it. So now that that's sounding pretty good, let's go ahead and add a chorus to it as well. Mix at 20 sevs, low pass filter at 321. Yeah, we're going left. Feedback at 10%, depth all the way up, delay 2 at 0, delay 1 at 5, and the rate is at 0.08. Let's hear it in the mix. It's still really quiet. I'm going to turn it up. And don't worry, if you're not in Ableton, we're going to show you how to make this rack and other Fruity Booters and Logic Ercsers.
Yeah, the Fruity Tutors.
If you're in Pro Tools, sorry, dude, take a nap.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here, bro.
Go work a session.
Go work a session, dude. Why don't you go clip some audio?
Yeah, why don't you go record some rappers?
Yeah, band's going to make it, I swear. Shout out, Avid. Why don't you go record your shitty band?
Hopefully they don't break up before your session.
If you like the content here, make sure you guys subscribe. Next, we have a multi-band compressor with a threshold at 18, ratio 4:1, attack 90, release 90, gain at 13.3, mix all the way up. Sounds like this. I turned the volume back down. Make sure you do that too before you kill yours. Beautiful. So that's pretty much it on this side. What we want to do now is we want to get into the rack, but before we do that, we want to let you guys know if you guys want to get the rest of these sounds, including this layered bass for it, which is similar. It's very, very clicky too. It's very, very augmented from that, and then of course this FM sub bass is, it's mean.
Oh yeah, that
and
was
all
sick.
the racks, and of course all these beautiful presets. We got our boy Russ's, presets. All these beautiful samples. We got our boy Russ's acapella. Could be really cool for you to chop up some stuff in here, so you guys can mess around with that. Some of the things like these, like this kick is just a smacker. Hopefully did you guys see our kick video?
Yeah.
We show you how we make our kicks. This little smacker, some claps. Yeah, and of course, like just the rest of this, just looking at the overall structure and how everything was made, I think is really important. So make sure you guys go check out our Patreon. We have the Legacy tier. That's how you guys can get all these sounds, all these presets, all these racks. And if you join the Legacy tier, you actually are getting every single project file, access to every single project file. We post a link once a month for every single one of them, or you can scroll down and find the ones you want. But we post a link every single month, and you have access to all the project files. You can download them all right there. And for what we're doing for Technically House right now and for our other packs is we have a promotion running where whatever dollar amount you sign up for on the Patreon, you're actually going to go ahead and get that percentage off your next purchase. Use one of the codes. So that's really, really cool, too. So it's almost like free, I guess. And also, too, it supports the channel. And since we're talking about supporting channels, let's bring some of the channel supporters in here. Come on, guys.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Come on. Come on in.
Come on,
in.
roll through.
You got to stop. You're too much.
You're over there.
Just stay right here. Okay, and if you support, stay right here.
Yep. He's right there.
I don't know where they're coming in from. I brought him in from. You need to stay. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you can see all these patrons that are here on screen. We want to thank you guys so much, and of course, if you had a chance, you might be able to be this person right here who we told to stay. You just needed to stay.
This person right here.
Right? Who wants to get out? Who wants to get rid of him? You want to get rid of him, dude? You want to flick him out of here,
Yeah,
dude?
dude, let's flick him out.
Gone. Right?
Out of here.
Make sure you guys join the Patreon. Helps us out a lot. We thank you all patrons for
Thank
joining.
you guys so much.
All right, let's get back into it. So now that we got, kind of showing you all the different stuff in here, let's get into the rack and let's finish this baby up. We're almost there. Okay, so the first things first we got is an EQ. Let's cut some low. No, let's not. Let's not cut some lows. Let's boost some mids right here at 344 and a little bit of lows.
Don't be afraid to boost.
Don't be afraid to boost. We're not scared. Okay, and then next, this is kind of like a good little rack secret for a lot of basses. You gotta be careful with it, but the double oats. Double oats.
The double oats.
Double oats. So OTT pulled about 50%, output at 8, time at 1,000, and pulling up the medium.
Bowl of oats, dude.
A bowl of oats right here. Bringing out that pluck. You guys have OTT if you're in FL. You have the shitty plugin version. But anyway, so do another one. Pretty much the same thing, except the output's going to be at minus 20 or minus 0.20. I mean, and I know it's like red and clipping, but it sounds good, so shut up. And next, the chorus. The chorus is a big part of making this sound like tubular. You can hear that. It's like
adding a little bit of a detune.
Right, exactly, because of the delayness that's going on too. Feedback at 16, dry wet at 49, and high pass at 147 with 3 and 7 milliseconds. Okay, next, let's go ahead and add another EQ. Let's cut the lows.
Not too much, though.
Not too much, because it's pretty much the bass of it. I know there's a bass in it, but when it stands out by itself, there's no sub really under it, right? So that's why we want to keep the lows in there. Again, another EQ with a little bit of low cut and more boost in the mids, and then pulling out some of the attack. This is more to match the sound. And then, yeah, just
that
pulling
second
up
band
these.
is the fundamental.
Yeah, this one's really, really important. And then lastly, we got some reverb, okay, and a little bit of a, just a stock reverb at 1, 2, and 44 dry wet. I mean, that space adds a ton, too, because of that release that we were talking about. And if you guys want to see the MIDI real quick, so you can kind of see what's kind of cool is, like, you have the vocals and you have the bass kind of almost like a call and response, right?
Yeah.
This is a huge nug.
Yeah, this is a great nug, dude.
Do I have my nug volcano, dude?
You're pretty stoned right now,
know,
dude.
bro.
You're gonna do another one?
I guess.
Let's do it, dude.
Okay. Cue the music, bro.
Smoke it.
I better have fucking glasses on me, bro.
Oh, dude. Get fucking some 420 fucking
Yeah,
views and
dude.
shit.
520, dude. It's nugs of nugs.
520
We
nugs.
forgot about 420. It's 520, bro.
Yeah, it's 520, bro.
We working in oats, dude. Double oats.
Double bowl of oats.
So what's happening here, which is kind of cool, is that the vocal itself and the bass are playing off of each other. If you listen to it, I'm going to solo both of them. And another thing with bass lines too, if you guys didn't see how to make a sexy bass line video, make sure you check that out. If you listen to like a kick and a bass in like a house track like this, a lot of times it's the way the bass and the kick are sometimes lining up together and sometimes not, but it's very pocketed, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Pull up the MIDI. And Parker had talked about a really good idea of making the rhythm. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure you check it out.
And
with the
also,
rhythm first.
you should play the track without the sound, the main sound, and see how like
how
on the
dead
floor,
yeah.
it's just like 4 on the floor.
That's not a bad idea.
And like all of this, the bounce in this song is from this bass,
Right.
which is crazy. It's a whole different vibe.
It's boring. And this is supporting the kick. It's kind of just adding more like a little more distortion, a little bit more presence on each time those kick hits. But yeah, if you really look at the MIDI of this, that's why we recommend getting the project file too, so you guys can really dive in. And you can kind of start seeing how stuff, you'll start, like for me it's patterns, but I start noticing patterns in a lot of songs and like why certain things have certain rhythms and that we like. You know what I'm saying? Why we like hearing certain things. It's a bounce to it, you know? So hopefully you guys got high as fuck on Nodge with us in this one.
Because we definitely are.
Because we definitely are, as per usual. I'm going to go ahead and play this out. Technically House, guys. If you guys want a lot of these sounds, they're already in Technically House. You guys can have them right now. You can have pretty much anything you want in Technically House. Technically.
Yeah, man. Look out for those contests. We got the Insomniac song contest.
Yep.
And we're going to be announcing the 3 winners of the first purchases probably closer to the end of the month.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we got Black Friday coming up.
Oh, technically Black Friday is coming up.
Technically, it's almost the holidays, bro.
Holy smokes.
So hopefully you guys are staying safe and having a good time making some dope beats. And we cannot wait to hear what you guys come up with the Tech House, with Insomniac.
We already have like emails of you guys like,
oh,
you got to hear this, you got to hear this. People are going crazy.
I can't wait. And if you guys haven't checked out Jaws' live stream, he shouted us out.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Shout out Sam. We love you, dude.
Yeah, we love you.
Maybe you guys are watching from there, so thank you. Welcome.
All you Twitchers.
All you Twitchers. Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing Twitch soon. Probably this week, hopefully.
Yeah, we're probably going to start this week.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and play this out from here because I don't want to hear Russ here sing again.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.